figure out a better, maybe just, I'll come back to Techmas. Too many words in the title this time. So as you can see, I have built us another smeltery, as we usually do. I tamed some cats, got a couple chickens. There's a wandering trader ruining everything. I've started actually kind of trying to organize a bit of a farm here. The base is, coming together. We've got stuff. Not like organized at all, but we've got stuff. I realized you have to punch the, if you don't punch those, you don't get the chance of spawning a second thing. So like these, you gotta punch them. I mean, I suppose you don't have to. But if you don't, it just replants it and then you don't get the potential second bit. I've started, I'm not producing anything yet because, of course, we're not going to do that. But with all the other stuff that we've got going on here, right, we're starting to get stuff coming together. Eventually, my 36 bread will run out. We will have no food. That's why I'm trying to get ahead of that game. And so, got us an anvil. Haven't built anything yet. Should we try a mace? Mace could be cool. Extra knockback. Yeah. 3 blocks of copper in there with 2 ingots. Still have to get gold. We still have to do a proper mining expedition. But, I was also looking at those warhammers there. Let's see what that mace real quick. It's got a 1.1 attack speed, so that's not too bad. That was for a flint one. Anyway, oops. Kitchen. Kind of want to build a kitchen. I need quartz and coal or concrete. Concrete, as anyone should know, is, I guess, slag. No, it's gravel and sand with dye. We do have some amount of bones in here somewhere. Yeah, right there. Because I want to, I guess this is our llama now. And we got free lead out of it, too. Look at that. Another thing, actually, though, that maybe we should do instead is we got a lot of these little iron nuggets. We could actually start working on some create stuff. Mechanical pump, smart fluid pump, water wheel, andesite alloys, which means we're actually going to need a lot of andesite, which again, as I said, we have done little to no mining. Make another really crappy stone pick real quick. Dump all the stuff we don't need into a chest. And we have a cave system right over here. Should probably actually make some torches now that I'm thinking about it. Just give us plenty of torches. I also made bricks because I want, like I said, I really want to get that kitchen up and running as fast as we can. Looking for andesite. Like this right here. Shouldn't be hard to find this stuff. Except for the fact that I did add in a bunch of mods that add like new terrain generation features and stuff, so Could be harder to find than I think. But, you know. Oh, geez. Another thing that we maybe could work on today is backpacks. The creeper made me remember that I've run into a few now that have those special backpacks. Get wrecked. I've run into a few that have those special backpacks, and if we could get a backpack, pretty cool. I need to figure out which mod it is that makes items replace in your hand when they break. It's also another interesting thing that I found is that it doesn't work for Tinker's Copper, but for the Create Copper, if you find a branch that has been exposed to the air, it'll be green, but then all the pieces underneath it will be what you typically think of for copper color. So that's pretty cool. Copper, of course, at this point is in just vanilla Minecraft. But we're not playing on that version. Mostly because I already had this mod pack figured out and I kind of forgot. I didn't forget. I knew that this was coming up, and I guess we now have 2 llamas. And potentially a trader too, because he doesn't seem to want to leave. Trying to get all our Inferium together. Huh, indeed. Seeds. Should have seeds. What else too? I mean, of course, we can just get seeds by punching everything out. I don't like punching the ferns. I also tamed like all the raccoons because they kept going through and eating all of my food. And rather than dealing with them eating my food all the time, I decided I would tame them. And that way, they get no food. Also, with rotten flesh, you can just make liver and onions. I just need a skillet, which I could make at any time. Also, we figured this neat trick out last time. If you sleep with a cat, they give you a present. This time it was just rotten flesh, but they have given me a rabbit's foot, some chicken, and with the bamboo, I'm sure we can do something. Does it tell us? A basket with canvas. We can make hot and sour soup. Bamboo bridge support. Block of bamboo. Like someone was pushing me. Oh, it's probably that stupid fly. Is this tricks? No. Don't have that mod installed either. I like to have an axe just in case we get into some trouble. Alright, so we got iron, got andesite. So if we do this, we get these andesite alloys. Now this, this is like quite literally, ooh, that sounds cool. Diving boots. Hold shift for some. Oh, they're just the iron boots from the other gear there. Zelda. The iron boots from Zelda. Hand crank. Brass hand. Where's the, like, just basic... There's some shafts. Here we go. So we need regular wood, or, I guess like this, right? So if we put some more of those, also make a billion buttons. I think we could. No. Well, believe it or not, I already have some of those. Alright, we now have 2 of these things. Alright, so what I'm thinking is basically the way that I'm imagining my base being laid out this season is to kind of have like our own like reservoir, right? There is game's lagging. So we are here. There's some water over here, but I'm pretty sure that's not up. But what I'm thinking is if we could have like the water flowing from down there up and down into the lake, we can use these water wheels. Those look like they're facing backwards. Is there like a wrench or something in this mod that like allows us to swap? There is a wrench. Oh my gosh, it's gold. We don't even have any gold. We haven't done anything. Actually, I do have some gold. But we need to turn it into plates. See, I have gold. But a biome pet. Hold on. Wrench. Gold. I could just, make a plate cast. But I need a plate to make a plate cast. To make a press. Mechanical press. With a whole block of iron. Ugh. Why is everything so expensive in this mod? Alright. Let's grab these. I kind of don't want to mess up the pod soul though. Set them up over here. Not like that though. If I set them this way, now they seem to be facing the right direction. So now, if we grab some dirt, or just use wood even. We sort of set up like a thing, right? To help direct the water over them. This. So we'll need that, right? To put a shaft out of. What? So now, let's go grab a bucket of water. Actually, there was water literally right next to me. Alright, no. So the water seems to be flowing backwards, right? So, but if we do this, right, it's not gonna... No, that actually does work. Let's grab another bucket. It doesn't flow very quickly, though. Water's gonna make a huge mess. There's like a thing, right, that like tells us the stress levels. Speedometer. W to ponder. current speed of the attached component. Whereas this, I assume, monitors the stress of the current stress capacity. So what do we need for this? A compass, an andesite casing, which is a log, any log. Well, this mod is like almost basically perfect for us, right? We are all about like, doing things andesite age. Alright, so we're gonna want 2 of the speedometers, I guess. Which unfortunately does mean I don't have any redstone. Once again, I suppose we really probably should go on a mining expedition at some point in the near future. But so, that works, right? And so my next question is, I immediately forgot how to make these. There's also small wheels. Yeah. Give me all these. Turn half of these into those. The other half into more buttons. So we can make some of these just to see what they are like. So I want to test something. So like typically our way of doing things is let's look at now, right? If we put this there. Is it like a belt or like I wanna like put it next to it. Can I put the little guy next to it maybe? I can't put the little guy anywhere. If I put that there, then I put the... So now, we've got one gear turning that way. And of course it turns the other gear in the other direction. I know it may not seem like I would know something like that, but believe me, I know. Coming back for some more logs. But so I'm trying to figure out now in my head, because again, I might know that part, but I don't know the rest of everything. Alright, so if we do this again, we say put another set of wheels here. No. This. So now if we put more water up here, we'll get a second yeah, sure, you do that. Take a quick nap. Back here. I don't know what it even gave me that time. Our cat. But so now if we break this block, no, this block, we have access to this one. And what happens if I do this? Nothing. So they're both spinning, right? But is there a way to make this one add its power to this one? Like, is it not worth doing them in stacked tiers like this, but better to put them sort of in a long row? I guess the other thing is, let's test this real quick. Have that water back. Because I want to get rid of this one too. Okay. So now, if we do this, stop flowing over here. If we do this, this one is faster than this one. Let's go kill this guy because he's going to just immediately... Oh, never mind. Or I'll fall in the water. So it does add more power to have 2 in a row. The question is, though, is there a way to combine the power of both of these from separate sources like this and have them add to each other? Like if I... Could you not? Like I guess, so what I'm sort of thinking is, right, if we extendo this out, and then we do what I did before, and I add this. Alright, the little guy does not want to get added in. Alright. If we break this one, add the little guy in there. We break this one, add the big guy in there. Now, in theory, since this one is not moving as fast as this one. Oh my gosh. Oh, my raccoon does not like this guy. Alright. Shot my raccoon. Gosh. Overtime again on this episode. So since this one, anyway, is technically moving slower than this one, is this one now using part of its power to speed this one up? Okay. Because it feels like now this guy is moving slower, right? If I add this back in, that does speed that one up. And so, once again, I think the easiest way to do this is going to be to test it with 2 again. Because this should, right, in theory, if I do this, put the one water wheel back in, and put that there, this should, in theory, right, double the speed, or maybe not double the speed, but double the power going into this. And then another thing, though, right, is like basic, I can't put this there. I guess it has to be like at an angle, right? Basic things would tell you that going from the big one into the small one is going to make the small one go faster, right? So now if we stick these on, okay, you do that. The small guy here is moving faster. So if we were to, I don't have any more. If we were to do this again, right, put another big guy. Could you please get out of here? Look how much faster this big guy's moving. Then if we do this, and to another, whoop, that also works. But now look how fast this guy's going. And if we're going to another, look at this. I know, this is probably not going to, function at all, but it looks funny. And for the time being, though, like I said, we are way over on the time that I wanted to do for this episode. So, we're going to have to wrap up here. As usual, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you around for the next one.